is your grid. Henrik Moller on pole, Carsten Flug P2, Henrik Anderson P3, Ian Bird P4, Jürgen Rigtrup P5, Chris Lindenau P6, Tom Vanderpoel P7, Dennis Pedersen P8, and Dominic Leliat in P9.
Short grid this week, but hopefully we'll see some nice tight racing between these guys. Oh my goodness.
I think he's missed it, he has.
He's missed it.
As Carsten Flug is going to lead this race off, 5 red lights, and away they go. Henrik Anderson gets a fantastic start. Watch him going into T1. Looks like he's going to have the inside against Carsten, and possibly so is Ian Bird behind. No, not
what
quite
a move
enough.
by Henrik Anderson. P1 right off the bat, taking advantage of a poor start from Carsten. He is going to try and break this draft immediately.
The story is Henrik has started from the pits. I think he is now running, but could that be a risk going into this race?
It could indeed. I mean, it's not as big of a risk as you'd sometimes see because there are only 9 cars on the track. The risk of calamity happening in front of him is low, but if he is underestimating Henrik Anderson, if he did that on purpose, and if he is underestimating these other drivers and they start to pull away here and Henrik gets caught up in traffic, that could spell disaster for what should have been a probably pretty decisive win for Henrik today.
As Ian Bird was running well in third. Cold tyres, it could be a cold tyres issue.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. Just locking up on the brakes.
Yeah.
Multiple cars locking up there. There was further contact on the other side of the bus stop as well going into that.
So let's jump on board with Jürgen. I think he was the one who got caught out by the locking up Skippy. Carries on and...
Oh, just goes into the side of Tom Vanderpoel there, and unfortunately Dominic gets caught up in.
As you can
right
see
now we're watching Carsten Flug get right on the bumper of Henrik Anderson.
Yeah, we're definitely going a lot of draft there for Carsten Flug, but Henrik Anderson seems better through chicane too.
Anderson's a lot better through chicane too.
It looks like Dennis Pedersen has had an issue. I think just heading into the bus stop again. It's causing a lot of issues for a lot of drivers as he just over-rotates that Skippy, avoids the wall.
Yeah, very nice job avoiding the wall there. Yeah, he just over-rotated under braking. Yeah.
Just going to be able to close this gap. He's been running quite well in P3 at the moment as he gets a fantastic chicane. Really close that gap.
Beautiful.
Carsten. I don't think he's going to have enough before T1, but he's going to be right there for the draft on the oval section part 1.
Yeah, Carsten, all of a sudden, just all it took was him messing up that second chicane, and Chris Lindenau just laying down some good laps here. He's making a move to the inside as they go through this interior right-hander sweeper. He's got the banking on the inside. That's going to be a real easy pass for Chris Lindenau, but Carsten Flug has the draft going onto the straight. Is he going to use it? This is a tricky place to pass. I think he's going to be patient and wait here. That's all he needs, just a good run out of the exit. He needs to tuck in behind Chris Lindenau's car here. Get a draft run. He's doing this on purpose. He's letting his car stay behind just a little bit here. He wants to time this correctly. Now he's going.
Oh, there could be contact.
On the right
Be careful,
side.
Guys. Chris
very close racing.
No.
Chris just outbrakes him going on the inside there. Very well done from Chris Lindenau. But, oh, no, he still got a little loose on the exit. Yep, Steamroller's going to go for it here on turn 1, and unfortunately that's going to cost Carsten some time because he's not going to be able to apex that corner the way he wanted to. They may not be doing the fancy draft switching stuff, but them not fighting is benefiting them right now.
As Henrik Anderson's lost it.
The leader has just spun out. Oh, my goodness, what happened?
Oh, he catches the inside wall. Lucky not to take a wheel off.
Very lucky not to take a wheel off. That looked like a substantial contact with that inside wall. He did a really good job rotating the car. It was just too much. He went into the inside wall. Dennis Peterson is still just lurking behind Tom Vanderpoel, but if that gap gets over a second going onto the oval, it looks like Tom was carrying a lot more speed through most of the corners. However, we also saw Tom getting loose in some of the corners. The pressure may have a result on the driving here. And look at that, just as we're talking about it, Tom got a really bad exit going onto the oval. Dennis Peterson has just closed in within half a second. Let's see what happens here. They're going towards the backstretch bus stop chicane. Dennis is utilizing the draft here, staying right behind Tom. If he can get a good exit here, this can be a pass attempt. But it looks like Tom has a much better line going through there. Tom compromised his exit massively with that huge defensive effort. He just parked the car on the apex of that chicane and did not let Dennis get by. Dennis is absolutely fighting to get an advantage. He wants the inside going into the chicane entry. Can he outbrake Tom a little bit to get next to him and carry the speed? They're going in side by side. Very respectful racing on the part of both of them to leave the space. Dennis Peterson is your leader going on to lap 14 here. Dennis is going to be defending every corner for these next 2 laps. You can see him doing it there, cutting off the inside line. He's going to stay to the right a little bit here, so Tom can't go anywhere.
This could definitely heat up to be a last lap battle of the ages. As Tom maybe look at you, keep it on track. Don't want to get them skippy wheels on the grass.
He got a better exit there, but there's nothing doing on that outside line. He knows it, so he's going to try and set up something going on to the oval. Mac is Skippy trying to set it up. He's right on Dennis's tail. If he can get a better exit here, he's going to be able to make a pass attempt going into the bus stop.
But Tom Van Duffel is close enough. He might just
Tom's
be
going
ahead.
For the run on the outside. They're going to try and side by side this just like they did earlier. Tom on the right. Dennis on the left. Dennis is holding the lead for the moment. And
it's far too much to watch. I don't know what's going on.
Dominic Lilliard's going for the pass attempt. He's going to try and get on side by side, going into the chicane. He's sending it, late braking.
Tom's locked up.
My
That's
goodness.
a slowdown. That's a slowdown. He's going ham, trying to catch Chris Linden on this final lap as they go onto the oval section for the first time. Only 6/10 separate the two of them as Carsten gets a better exit onto the oval. Chris Linden now has draft from Henrik Moller, though. So this could be very interesting.
Got the draft as well. He is closing the gap slowly, but Henrik Steamroller is actually playing a factor in this race in that he is helping Chris Linden now maintain this lead right now.
And as Carsten Flug works out the kinks of the chicanes yet, he's been very slow. It looks good. It looks good. This could be
a great chicane. This is going to be it. He's going to make a draft run here. Come on, Carsten. Show us what you got. Side by side, last lap. Chicane. Let's do it. Oh, the Henrik draft is playing a factor, though. He's going to have to send it here.
No, he's being respectful. He could have bopped Chris, but it was not enough. Does he bop anyway?
He tried to get we'll see. Is he going to send it going into the chicane again? Ooh, he's thinking about it, but he's not close enough.
Oh, he's crashed.
Oh, no.
Where is P6? No, is P. No, he's safe. He's safe.
He's safe.
He's going to get slowed down. Please don't cross the line with a slowdown. So it looks like Carsten Flug is in P6 with that slowdown. He did lose a lot of positions. Absolute scenes in the end.
Oh my goodness. Carsten Flug cut the last chicane corner. There's a time penalty, y'all. If you're doing these Skippy public races, there is absolutely a time penalty assessed if you cross that finish line with a slowdown.
Henrik Moller didn't take as much of an advantage as he wanted to here. In P1 with 97 points, Jacob Larson stays in P2 with 76 points. Henrik Anderson goes up 2 positions into P3 with 53 points. Tobias Seck with 49 points. Colin Byrne with 39 points. Ian Bird with 36 points. Carsten Flug with 35 points. Chris Linder now with 29 points. Tom Van Nuffel with 23 points. Jürgen Brigtrup with 17 points. Christine Korn with 12 points. Dominic Lilliard getting on the board with 10 points. Peter Christiansen with 8 points. Nicholas Snowgrove with 1 point. And Dubravko Gasparin in last position with 0 points.